it's interesting that whole when you say we're straying away from the tired stereotypes, which has always been. I mean, those shows where the portrayal of Asians or immigrants, it hurts. That
Mm.
makes my heart hurt because that's the reason why a lot of people are feeling ashamed of their heritage or don't want to be like those are send all the wrong messages. And at what? It's like, oh, it's just a laugh, it's just a joke. It makes a difference. It matters. Like that kind of visualization, representation. TV is a very powerful medium. Uh, and it shapes people's expectations. It shapes the way they think they can behave, what's more socially acceptable, and rub it off, just throw it off as, oh, it's just a joke. It's like it still hurts, fuckers. It's just a joke. Fuck you. Are you hurt? No, you're not the hurt party. So you can't hurt somebody's feelings and go, oh, it's just a joke. Lighten up. You're not the injured party. And all of a sudden you're like that. And that's what drives me crazy about nowadays is people say, instead of just owning it and saying, I'm really sorry. My intention was not to hurt you. I thought it was acceptable. Obviously it's not. I won't do it again. That's it. Be an adult. You apologize, you learn, you move on. But instead, people double down, get mad, and go, whoa, how dare you make me feel bad about just saying a joke? It's like, oh my God, what are you, 2 years old now? And it's exhausting as somebody who is the target of stuff like that to have people riff off your pain and just go, well, it's just a joke. Fuck you. Come on, lighten up. And it's just like, oh no, it's not lighten up. It's like, you grow up. How about you grow up? And so stuff like that is verboten for me. I hate that kind of comedy. Punching down is bullshit. I think you might as well go out and beat up on little kids or like set kittens on fire or whatever because that's like such low hanging fruit. It's the laziest type of writing and performance. I think when you further marginalize and make anybody the butt of the joke in that sense, I think it's ridiculous. And Kim's has never ever wanted to do that. I think the success of Kim's has been it's been more of an accurate portrayal of these characters as human beings. Like, it's that simple, really. It's like this whole idea that they're not perfect. What? They're not perfect. They're not this idealized model minority, and they're not. We can't just riff on them and make fun of them nonstop for stuff that they can't control. It's like no, you treat them like human beings. And guess what? It makes for compelling storytelling because it's like, oh, well, they have family squabbles just like us. Oh, and some of the humor, yes, it will arise in the fact that English is a second language and there's miscommunication there. But that's a trope that's been used from day one between people who speak perfect English to each other, right? It's like you look at any episode of Three's Company where people mistake one thing for another thing and then they just go off in that direction. It's not just, so when people, and I always get a kick out of this, when people scream that Kim's Convenience is racist because we employ accents. And I don't have a real accent in real life, but because I'm using one, I'm racist. That's like, I sorry, that makes me laugh so hard because it's like, wow, really? Really? So are you like, that's honestly, no one would ever say that about Andrew Lincoln on The Walking Dead. He's a Brit who's employing an American accent, but nobody ever gets mad at him, right?
Yeah.
But if I use an accent to play a character, oh, I'm a racist. It's stuff like that that makes me laugh. But at the end of the day, I realized too, it's like because they've been force fed so many caricature ish, over the top, stereotypical, really bad Asian accents. You go, yeah, well, that's been the norm. So whenever it's like a dog whistle, whenever they hear an accent, they don't care if it's accurate or not because a lot of people can't tell if it's accurate or not. But B, it's like they've been so preconditioned to hearing an accent is offensive, it's racist. Let's just go. There's no more critical thought anymore. It's just like a dog whistle and they go, Pavlovian response.